There is no man or woman that take a step and find himself in a level. Nobody. I did a study about the recent phase of Christianity, and I found out that the move of God before now is stronger than the move of God in this present time. The manifestation of God before now is stronger than the manifestation of God in this present time. I find out that God used men before now than using men in this present time. Are you hearing me? Sorry, I'm not shouting. I find out in those days, anybody who rises up, anybody who got to the top, anybody that people look up to, that people look after, anybody that become a voice before now, I found that every one of them have a price that they paid. The problem of the face of this Christianity, of this present Christianity, is that we believe so much. We believe so much in getting it by faith. We believe so much in getting it by belief. Can I submit to you? Let me tell you something. You better wake up. The revelation of God is changing. The move of God is changing. Can I submit to you? There are things you can never get by faith except by a counter. There are moves of God that one can never see except by a counter. There are dimensions of God that one can never see except by a counter. Am I talking to somebody now? Is somebody hearing me now? Hello? Is somebody hearing me? The Bible called Abraham the father of faith. Am I correct? Abraham saw faith in God that faith dies. That what did not believe on, what was not depending on was trust. Yeah. When faith dies, what keeps a man in God is trust. When faith dies, what keeps a man in God is trust. The two different, faith and trust are two different things. You are not hearing me. Faith, I know that God can do it now. Are you hearing me? I know that God can do it now. I know I have a car now, but there is no car. You are not hearing me. There is no car. You will wait for the car and car will not come. You will confess that to a level that you will not be able to confess to public anymore, because people will be forced to ask you a question. That thing you have been saying for years, how come it's not coming? Do you know trust? You don't confess trust. No. Trust is in your heart. You just believe that God will do it. It doesn't matter how long. It doesn't matter how now. You believe that God can. I know that God gives children. You understand? You trust that God can give. I don't know if you're hearing me. Now, despite all that, Abraham did not have a child until he had an encounter with an angel. And the angel told him, by this same time, next year. Our problem is that we have so labor faith but denying a counter. We have so labor faith. Ladies and gentlemen, there are certain rising that is you can never get by faith. There are certain answer you can never get by faith until there is an encounter. You are not hearing me. There are certain dimensions of God you can never ascertain until you have a counter. There are changes that can never come until you have a counter. A counter is divinity meeting with humanity. Divinity, when the host of heaven will crash on you, when the host of heaven will collide on you. If you have ever seen an encounter, you understand what I'm talking about. I'm not talking of encounters in the dream. There are encounters in the dream that metamorphose into the reality. There are physical encounter. A man can be in his house and angels or Jesus walk into the person's room physically. It is possible. What makes men of God different is not the revelation. It is encounter. It is not how many years in ministry. It is encounter. How powerful your encounter is determine how far and how weight you become. Oh God, I'm not preaching my message. Why am I preaching this one? So you know what I'm trying to say? Any level you want to enter in life, that is a price tag. Whatever you want to become in this world, that is a price tag. Ladies and gentlemen, nothing comes cheaply. That thing you are looking for, the reason why you have not gotten it, because you have not paid the price for it. And price is what provoke a counter.